to my channel. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nathanie, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hello my beautiful family members, and thank you so much for coming back. So on today's video, I actually got a comment, like I'll put it here, from someone saying that they would like me to do like the basics on how to do your face. So this is kind of gonna be like maybe a series. Let me know if you're interested. Please give it a thumbs up if you're interested. Please put a comment down below what you want me to cover next. I think I'm just gonna get started. So on today's one, I will be starting off with the brows. I feel like the brows are very important, and I haven't shown you guys my brow routine in a long time, so I thought that maybe this is the best time. So I'm going to be doing my brow routine on one eyebrow, and I'm going to be showing you like an easier way. If you don't do the whole powder vibe, you can achieve kind of the same look with a pencil. So let's just get started. So I'm going to be starting off with things that I use for my brows. So this is like a list of things. Okay, so I will be doing my one brow with the Beauty Hyper Pro Eyebrow Palette, and the nice thing about this is they have all types of shades, and I think they have like also a concealer and to highlight under your brow, like the arches of your brows. Also, I really like this palette because for any up-and-coming makeup artists, you can definitely use this, and they are very affordable, and they are South Africanly owned. I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but they are based in South Africa. Let me just say that they are based in South Africa. That's the most important thing. Okay, so I'm going to be using that on my one brow. Okay, so I will be using the long-lasting eye pencil in hot chocolate. For this one, you can definitely use like any other eyebrow pencil. They have great ones at Makeup Revolution, NYX, all of the brands. And then I'm also going to be using a spoolie just to brush out my brows. And then also I will be using a clear gel. I'll be going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn just to clean up the eyes, you know. We have to look. I've been seeing the fluffy brow. I don't know how it would look on me. It looks beautiful on other people, but I don't know how it's gonna look on me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, so you know, normally one brow is never the same. This one's darker, this one's a bit lighter, so you just have to adjust as you go along, you know. I'm going to be using the pencil on this brow, and I'm going to be using the powder on this brow, so I can show you that you can achieve both looks, both slayage brows on both products, using both products. What you will need to do is just brush up your brows using your spoolie. So before you start, you should definitely be checking where your brows, if you have brows, if you have brow hairs, if you are blessed. If you are not, you can still make it work. Definitely measure with a pencil, so you use your nose as a measurement. So this is where your brow should start. You use the outer corner of your nose as a guide, and this is where the arch should be. And then you use the other side, and this is where your brow should end. So basically that's how you should be doing it. This one definitely doesn't need that much product, but I will still be filling it in. What I like to do is start in the middle and then just fill it out as I go. As you can see, like that was just a few strokes and we good. I sometimes try to transform my brows into something that they're not, and then I get angry at myself because they don't want to go that way. So, and then as you come closer to the beginning of your brow, you'd like to use a lighter stroke and flick the hairs up, making little hair like strokes, if you may. Okay, so please note that if you do feel like you're going way too dark, you can definitely grab your spoolie and just brush it. It will basically distribute the product. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the powders. So with the powders, I usually like using a angled brush. This one is pretty dirty, so please do not judge me, but basically that is what it looks like. The powder, you would want to use a light color and a dark color. Sorry. So with the light color, you'll use at the beginning of the brow, and the darker color you'll use at the ends. So basically you use the same method. Start in the middle. Okay, so this is the point where you start using the lighter color. So you use the lighter shade. You start flicking the brush up, creating hair-like strokes. Very soft as well. So basically this is what it's gonna look like before you start cleaning it up and making sure that everything is aligned. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. What I like to do is I like to just put a stroke underneath and a stroke underneath. Most of the time this is enough product to clean the top and the bottom, depending on if you do your brows before foundation or after. You can definitely, I usually do it before because I just like knowing where I'm working, do you know what I mean? So I like to go underneath, clean that out, you see, and then I like to use like the rest just to clean up the top. So it's not really that much, and I don't like there to be a lot of excess of the concealer, so I try to blend it out as much as possible. Okay, and then you'd like to use your clear brow gel just to set your brows so they don't go anywhere. So usually after that, I don't like to go with a lot of concealer just to clean out the brows. But most of the time, this is basically what I do. I usually do the brow, the powder side, sorry, and not the brow side. I use the powder side more because I just feel like it gives a better effect. But depending on what you can afford and what you feel comfortable with, it's definitely better to start off with a pencil and then move towards a brow powder. They have great ones. I will put some suggestions down below. I'll also put down the link for what I currently use, the one I currently use, and I'll give you guys also some options underneath or below this video. Please be sure to check it out, and if you have any other video suggestions on what I should do next, this is the end of the video. And if you really enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.